Alright. Made a update video about a week ago on my car. Whoa, my hair looks like dump. I mean, covered up. And I was going to upload it yesterday and the day before that, and I have no idea where the heck it went. I've searched and searched and searched. The video just disappeared. I don't know if it got deleted. I don't know if I just put it in a weird folder without thinking. I don't know. I got tired of looking, so I'm just gonna make a new one. So we got a rider back there, passenger. Yeah, I am pretty low on gas, but I'm not going that far. I'm just going out in the field. So one pump. Yeah, not she runs. He runs. I'm gonna have to edit that out. Okay, let's back up. Get in a spot that has more space for video making. Okay. I took a ride in Tucker's dad's lifted Dodge, what, 3/4 ton or 1 ton, or I don't know what whatever it is. It's a club cab with a Cummins diesel. I think it's a long, I don't remember if it's a long bed or standard. It wasn't short, I know that much. But since it's got, what was it, 33s in it, the slightest little bump, like you wouldn't feel, and you barely feel in this car. It's like, you know, it's just a slightest little bump, no big deal. But in that thing's like, it's so annoying. We go on a little stroll out in the field, and my God, it was like riding. You know, have you ever ridden a little wagon? It was pretty unbearable. I mean, it's kind of silly to lift up your truck that much if you're not gonna actually take it off-road in the mud. No. I mean, yeah, whatever. Not my vehicle, and I'm sure there's things he likes it that I will never understand. Whatever, you know what I mean. Point is, lifting your rig when you're not going to use it for off-road is kind of silly. Alright, let's just go right here. Seems like a good spot. I've already done 3 minutes in. I didn't want to video that long. Alright, so get that video. Alright, so here's the problem. Can you see that right there? That's my vacuum. I'm at idle. It's warm at 1000 RPM. And before, when it was warm, it would be clear up to 20. That's where it's supposed to be. 20. And I've tried everything I could. Well, not everything, but I've made sure all the vacuum lines are hooked up. I don't know what to do. It's not getting very good vacuum. Now at highway speeds, I'll give it some gas. And as I give it gas, you know, the vacuum goes up. So if I'm going down the road, it's right there in the middle of where it should be. But at idle, it should be up at 20. So yeah. Another thing is that I have my mixture screw all the way to the right. So I'll show you that. I have been getting, come on Scott, it went out. I've been getting some questions about my car. How's your car running? Now who the heck did that? Someone needs to be slapped. And yes, it still ticks. Whatever. There you go. I probably should have brought out some starting fluid. I do have something in the can. But Yeah. Where's my screwdriver at? I have a screwdriver. Yeah, I know my car's a mess hole. I need to clean it up. Here's one thing I need to do. You put standard water in this. Scott, what are you doing? Some Pokemon cards. Not Pokemon Magic. Trying to sell those. And what you do with this is I traded an Xbox disk drive for this. What you do is, let's just say on my roof, you hook this up to power, and you have another wire to ground, and you hook this up to your carburetor, to your vacuum or whatever, and then this is your cell. And it needs to be washed out, I guess, which I still haven't done. And what this is a generator. What's it called? It's a bubbler. Ions. Crap, what's it called? No, not nitrogen. Crap, I always forget. It's a I'll think of it in a second. But anyways, once I get that hooked up, I might get 5 miles per gallon more, or even 10. I really want to hook it up, but I want it hooked up right. Michael's gonna help me out with it, but he hasn't yet. Whoops. Get goobered up. Alright, so I'll show you the deal. Alright, see that screw right there? That's the mixer screw. As I was going to say, the one thing that's messed up with my car is something to do with the mixture screw, because when I'm idling, it's only sitting at the middle somewhere. Let's give it gas. And it goes up a little bit, but it's supposed to be way higher than that. When it was running good, it would be sitting at 20. And yeah, that's not good. The mixture set all the way to the right. If I don't have it all the way to the right, it'll just run rougher. So it seems like I'm missing a gasket or an O-ring or something that's supposed to be in there where the screw goes, so it can get more, so it can be able to turn in more or something. I don't know. But if I'm cruising on the road, you know, as I give it gas, it gets more vacuum, you know, and then I'm going down the road and it'll be sitting right there in yellow where it's supposed to be. But sitting, you know, at idle, it's supposed to be way up here. So yeah, when I went to Salem and back, it did perfectly fine, and then the next day I went to Portland and back, it did perfectly fine. However, I want to add this note. Let's turn this off for a minute. Ding dong. Before I went to Portland, yeah, after I went to Salem, but before I went to Portland, I asked my dad, hey, do we have any transmission fluid? And I'd ask him many times before, but he'd, you know, get distracted, or, you know, he'd look and forget what he was doing, whatever. And we'd look and we couldn't find it. Finally we found some, but it was only this much of it, like a quarter of a liter. And I put that in there, and it was still low. Like, it was that much when it was cold. Now, I asked my grandpa if he had any, and he did, and I put a full brand new liter in there, and it's, well, not a full, but I was putting a little bit at a time, and it still wasn't even showing up hot. So I turned it off because I forgot what you're supposed to turn off when you're adding it. I know, dumb, but whatever. And end of the story, you know, I had to put in about a liter because I had about that much left in what he gave me in my car. Now that shows how good a Subaru is. When you can drive about 208 miles, 208,000, or not 208, you can drive 8,000 miles, because I got this car and it was like 2,000 miles, or 200,000 miles on it, or just under that, somewhere around there, or maybe it was 201,000. You can drive about 8,000 miles. And I was doing 0 to 60 videos, and then when the carburetor's acting up pretty bad, I was driving it like I stole it, because I had to floor it, and then it would go boom, you know, it'd get, like the accelerator would get, not the accelerator, the float or the pin or whatever would get stuck, so you floor it, and so it'd slowly get past that point, and then once it got past 3,000, then it would clear out and it'd be okay. But then it got so bad I had to floor it and then like stomp on it and flutter it just so I could keep up in traffic. Otherwise, if I just put my foot down, it would just bog down and like almost die. It was pretty bad. And after like 6 hours of work my dad put into it, it runs and it drives, gets me around. However, like I said, it's got a few kinks to work out. And yeah, but other than that, it runs and it gets me around. It doesn't get the gas mileage it should, but I know it's better than my mom's, definitely, because that only gets like 20, and this I think gets at least 23. So at least there's that. So yeah, you know, Subaru's good. You can drive 200, or not 200. You can drive 8,000 miles, do 0 to 60s, drive it like a rape date, like you stole it, whatever. And I still have all the gears. And the transmission did not blow up. I mean, it's still, you know, I know it doesn't demonstrate it, but, you know, I'll make other videos of me driving around, and it's perfectly fine. All the gears are there. Full drive, all that works. You know, that's just how good Subarus are. There's nothing else for me to show, I don't think. I was just getting a lot of comments asking, how's your car doing? What's your car? Has it been fixed yet? How's Elmer? And so I made a video a while back ago and it just got lost, and so I decided I'm gonna do it again. And yeah, so I was gonna look in the book and figure out why, you know, and try to check it out again and see why I'm not getting the vacuum I should be getting. I don't know what's up. Hopefully it's not this, there's not a hole in a vacuum line, because before it got 20 vacuum. It was perfect, so I don't know what the deal is, but thanks for watching, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Guess I'll have to do this in another take. My friend Michael gave this to me. Actually, I traded him a Xbox hard drive, not hard drive, a disk drive. And it's a hydrogen bubbler, and it's a fuel cell. So you hook this to your battery, and then you hook this to your carburetor, your vacuum, or whatever, and you put your water in here. Basically what you get is a fuel cell. I know I need to clean that out a bit, but from the guy he got it from, he said he had a, I think it's, what was it, a Suburban or a Chevy pickup, or I don't know, I think it was something with the 350 or some V8, and he got 5 more miles to the gallon. Now something a lot smaller engine, you know, that's supposed to get 25 as it is, so that could get guaranteed 30, you know, 30, 35. That would be pretty freaking awesome. I haven't hooked it up yet. I was gonna leave that to Michael, but either we run out of time, or we forget, and then, or then I go to his house and then he forget he has something else to do. But anyways, yeah, as for now, I'm gonna check out and see why my idle, or not my idle, but my vacuum so low. And yeah, that's it for this update from Elmer. So Elmer's still alive and well, and there's a grasshopper in his headlight. Boing. But yep, thanks for watching, comment, subscribe, and Keep watching videos. Whoa, got here. Well, after over an hour of tuning and spraying starting fluid all over the vacuum lines and everything, that's the best I could do. I could almost get 20, but I found another screw that's like has to do with the linkage, and that's the best I could get it. But that's better than the way the frick, the yellow it was. Yeah.